evening, Chelsea residents. This is Carrie Schumann on behalf of Chelsea Community Cable Television and the team led by Executive Director Robert Duke Bradley, Paula Bradley, and the great Jamie Santos is behind the camera. We are at the Chelsea Chamber of Commerce Pot of Gold Dinner, an annual event that raises money for this great organization, the Chelsea Chamber of Commerce. Mr. Alan Alpert is the Toastmaster extraordinaire, we call him, because he's outstanding at what he does. Mr. Alpert, welcome. And I guess it's 31 years of dinners?
This is the 31st Chamber Pot of Gold, but it's only our 30th annual, because the first one is not annual. The second one is the first annual. Remember that. So, ladies and gentlemen out there in television land, welcome. And hopefully you'll be in for a great evening of watching our annual fundraiser, as Carrie said. And also, it's a theme party. Halloween. People are in costumes, unlike Carrie and I. And it's just going to be a wonderful, wonderful event. And at the end of the night, the Chamber of Commerce will be giving away $10,000. So enjoy, sit back, get a cold drink, and watch us. Thank you very much, Carrie, for the opportunity to say a few words. But I'm going to say a lot more words when I get up in the stadium. Okay, thank you.
All right, we'll look for Alan Alpert at the podium, calling the signals and shots at this great event. And we'll be back with more from the Chamber of Commerce Pot of Gold Dinner in Malden. We have a very special guest, the chairperson of the Pot of Gold Dinner, Susan Gallant, Boston College alumnus, and she is dressed tonight in costume. Please describe your costume.
Well, I'm dressed as a corgi, and I don't know if many people know who owns corgis, who mainly owns corgis, the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth. So she is on her way with one of her royal family members. So they should be here shortly to be part of my group. So that's who I am tonight.
So how long have you been planning this event, and what can people at home expect to see tonight?
We've been planning this since the summer, and this is the 31st annual Pot of Gold. We sell just 250 tickets. I think we have one ticket left, which is great. We have a lot of great raffles for like a 50-50. We have these great mega raffle baskets that so many people donated items to us that are worth $500, $600, $700 a piece, which are really nice for people to win. So this is the biggest fundraiser that the Chamber has. It's a great event for people to come to. We try to make it fun, so that's what we do. We usually have a theme. Halloween is usually our theme. Excuse me. So it's a nice thing for people to come to in October.
Okay, so we have a big crowd. We have a great dinner. What's for dinner?
What's for dinner? Let's see. Salad. Mushroom salad.
Yes.
Pumpkin ravioli with sage sauce. Try to keep it a little seasonal. Haddock and roast beef, roasted potatoes. Probably seasonal vegetables and apple crisp. And it's open bar. So we have usually have a special drink. So tonight it's a pumpkin martini to kind of keep with the theme of the season. So pumpkin all around.
You mentioned Boston College, not a bad season, pretty good season.
Yeah, it's okay. They'll probably get to a bowl game.
You'll be attending?
Depending if it's not in Minnesota or someplace like that, yeah, I will probably be there.
You want a warm weather bowl.
Yeah, but it's tough. They tend, because BC doesn't travel well. Well, they say BC doesn't travel well, and the reason we don't travel well is because we don't really get to great bowl games. So we usually don't have a huge attendance at them. I'm sure when they went to the Cotton Bowl way back, that it was a great attendance there. But I'm, you're happy for the team. Yeah, they had a good win, last weekend. So we have Miami coming up, at the end of the month. That's the first time we played Miami at home in a really, really long time. So we get some tough teams coming in on the end of the schedule. So we'll see what happens.
Thank you, Sue, and on behalf of the Chamber, thank you so much for the job you do in organizing this great event.
Oh, thanks, Carrie. And we thank all our sponsors. We have a lot of great corporate sponsors, so maybe we can bring the poster over and you can just show the sponsors. They've been running on CCTV. We'll do that, too. But we thank them very much for supporting the Chamber and all the great work that we try to do for the businesses and the community. And thanks to you guys for covering. All right.
Be well.
Jamie behind the camera.
Introduce yourself as the ringmaster, right?
I am the ringmaster. Actually, I'm not technically the ringmaster this evening. You spoke to the ringmaster, but people think I'm the ringmaster, which is a lot of fun. So, but in real life, I'm Margaret Farmer, and I'm having a great time this evening. How about you?
What organization you're representing tonight?
I'm with North Suffolk Mental Health Association, who provides both mental health and substance use recovery programs throughout Chelsea, East Boston, Revere, Everett. And we're a wonderful organization, provide services to more than 10,000 people a year. So, and unfortunately, we're very needed.
Coming to this event for a while, right?
Yeah, for several years. I love coming. I enjoy volunteering. I'm always excited to see who wins the $10,000. And of course, some of the big raffles, they get some of the biggest raffles in the area. So it's exciting.
Thank you so much, Mark.
No problem. Good to see you too. Thanks.
Well, she's a candidate for best costume, that's for sure. And we'll be back with more. Okay. We are here with Counselor at Large, one of Chelsea's most outstanding community leaders, Leo Robinson. I'm going to hand the microphone over to Leo. He's going to introduce the members of the family and tell us about these excellent costumes. Mr. Robinson, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Carrie. Starting on my left is my sister Arlene. Next to me is my sister Gail, my brother-in-law Bruce Mark, and my cousin Maureen. And I just want to say, because of my brother-in-law, I've been coming in for 31 years. And it's a great event. And hopefully, we're going to go home with the money tonight, Jamie.
Well, we know who's going to win Best Costume. Is there any doubt that Sonny and Cher are the favorites to take home the Best Costume trophy? Arthur Arsenault and Sheila Arsenault, you've outdone yourselves. You're always among the top costumes, but tonight, is this your favorite costume of all?
Top three. Top three. Easy.
Whose idea was this?
Full credit to my wife. She's been wanting me to get into a Cher costume forever. And she said, I think it'd be perfect. I said, you know what? I'm all in this year. And guess what? I'm all in.
Sonny and Cher, one of the great singing groups. They had a great TV show. We love watching Sonny and Cher. So many hits like The Beat Goes On and I Love You, Babe.
I got you, babe.
Did you do a few bars? They say our love won't pay the rent. Money's all been spent.
I got you, babe.
Wow, you never know what you're going to see on TV, Mr. Bradley. Okay, so you're here at Sonny and Cher,
Yes.
and you like them, I guess, right?
No, I know.
Oh, you gotta like Sonny and Cher, especially Cher. She's a megastar.
Well, and the appropriate, we're wrapping off. We're going to be having a silent auction for Cher tickets.
Oh, wow. What if she's coming April 28th to the TD Garden?
So we have tickets for auction today.
That's why I wanted to be Sonny and Cher this year. So.
Yeah.
And he looks kind of like ABBA too, and so she's doing well ABBA too.
How are things going in the accounting business?
October 15th has come and gone, and I am very happy for that, to say the least. So, yes.
Are you proud of this gentleman and one of the community leaders in Chelsea?
I most certainly am very proud of my husband. He works very hard for Chelsea, and you know, we love Chelsea. We love being in Chelsea. I work in Chelsea. We are Chelseans.
You know what great community leaders are, because you are the sister of the great late Robert Haas, the former mayor of Revere. What a gentleman.
Awesome guy, miss him every day. He would be laughing his butt off at this costume right now, because he loves Sonny and Cher.
And so you all do love Sonny and Cher. Thank you so much.
Yes, I do. Yes. I've always loved Cher's long hair, so
Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves, another great song.
Yeah, Bang Bang, right?
Yes. And Believe. Okay, there you have it. We'll be back with more from the Pot of Gold. See, one of my favorites is here, Snow White, and she's brought the Seven Dwarfs with her. This is actually Deborah Lee Service from Cataldo Ambulance. What a great addition you are to the Cataldo Ambulance. Can you introduce the dwarfs?
I do. I have Doc, Dopey, Bashful, Sneezy, Happy, Grumpy, Sleepy, and myself, Snow White, here to represent Cataldo Ambulance with the 7-year-olds.
Whose great idea was this? Who gets credit for it?
I think it was a group effort by all of us here to come out and win the contest. Absolutely, because we're representing, so we're going to definitely win.
I think you should win. I was going to vote for Sonny and Cher, but
No, you're going to vote for us. Yeah, absolutely. We're here to win. We're in it to win it.
can we bring Dennis Cataldo in here? Okay. Do you want to interview him? How about if you
He's
interview?
actually bashful today.
Come on in, Bashful.
Come on in, bashful. All right.
I'm not really sure I can talk yet tonight. 'Cause
He's very bashful and
Right,
shy in front of the camera.
I gotta tell you, even though I don't get out too much out of the patch, now that I'm here at this Chelsea Chamber event, I can't be any happier to be with all these people raising some great funds for the Chelsea Chamber of Commerce, and hopefully we win a few bucks for Snow White and the rest of the clan back at the Dwarf Kingdom. And I can't really thank all the sponsors and everybody that's involved here for making this such a great event. And I really appreciate you taking a few moments to talk to me. I'm very bashful.
I know, and I'm hiding from the evil stepmother, so I think it's time for me to get off camera and see if we can raise some more money and do what we're here to do. Absolutely. Carrie?
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to our 31st Chelsea Chamber of Commerce Pot of Gold. And hopefully we're going to wait just a few more seconds for the crowd to tame themselves a little bit. And then once I get through, we got about 30 minutes to do all the talking that you want. So, 30 minutes. So, if I may, and even, we have some shushes out there. There we go, all right. You're on the team. Well, good evening once again, and welcome very, very thankfully from the Chamber of Commerce to our 31st Chelsea Chamber of Commerce Pot of Gold. This is probably the most successful one that we've ever had. And I know that we'll do some introductions, but I just want to, only because everybody's sitting in the room's quiet, just to take a look up in that corner, and the person that looks like a rabbit or a duck or a swan is the chairman of this festivity, Sue Gallant. Sue and her team were absolutely outstanding. Then we had to bring them inside. So now we can start the program. We have some people and companies that we would like to recognize, and that's and I will start with the executive business sponsor, Easton Salt, who's represented tonight by Shayla Mahoney and Joe McNamee. Where's Joe? Joe's past president of the Chelsea Chamber of Commerce. The market innovator sponsor is Mass General Health Center, represented by Jeanette McWilliams and Pat Simpson. Pat's the one with the foolish looking blue hat on. The corporate partner sponsors, Chelsea Bank, a division of East Cambridge Savings Bank, represented by Gilda, and Gilda, you'll excuse me for not being able to pronounce the last name, but once we get beyond 3 letters, it doesn't work. Cambridge Graphics. Someone from Cambridge, yeah. That company here? Oh, there he is. There's no name. It says represented by blank, and I didn't think it. I don't know if it's Mr. and Mrs. Blank. Encore, Boston Harbor. Anybody here from Encore, Boston Harbor? They are a sponsor. Golden Cannoli. A representative, unfortunately, could not join us. Beth Israel Deaconess Health Center, represented by Kelly Orlando. And Jean, anyone here? Kelly or Jean here? Yes. In person, represented by Bob Hilbert. Bob? Member sponsors, ACS Development, Arsenal and Klein CPA, Broadway Jewelers, Cameron Real Estate, East Boston Savings Bank, Eastern Bank, Peabody Essex Museum, Simboli Properties. Thank you very much. Anybody listening? Okay. Table 14, we're going to close table 14. Our in-kind sponsors. Thank you to our in-kind sponsors. They're listed on the poster in front of the stage. Somebody took it. And also, a thank you. Our table 16, we're off the line, table 16. We want to thank Cable TV, the print and advertising by independent newspaper group, also known as the Chelsea Record Review Journal, print and graphic designs by Coprico, Anthony's involved in the Albert Spatafora for always being a great host of this event. And all those who donated door prizes, live item auction, and mega raffle items. The Pot of Gold Committee, and this is the last, table 17 and 18. Table 17 and 18, you're really loud. Okay, the Pot of Gold Committee. And hold your applause to the end, please. Sukalan co-chair, Arthur Arsenal co-chair. Somebody's not listening. Rich Cutney, our executive director. Wow, Rich, you get the loudest applause of all. Joe Mahoney, our acting president. Renee Castro-Griffin. Albert Calvo. Gina Guangi. Effie Maramello. Jeanette McWilliams. And Dennis Cataldo. Now you can applaud everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, the salads have been served, which I hope would have lowered the tones, but I guess people can eat and talk at the same time. So we're going to have a quick dinner, and we will be starting our drawing shortly. Thank you very much.
Here with Sheraton Risotto, looking elegant as usual. Please describe your cluster.
I was looking
Okay, the first ticket being drawn and open is for 2 Birds tickets donated by Gina Guangi. Once, past Rotary President Dave Goodwin.
all of you here, and all of you out there,
Past Rotary President Bruce Hahn.
and
Who
remember,
then gets a past
next week,
President
the
2-1.
24th of October, we have the annual barbecue fundraiser to benefit CAPIC, Education for All, over at the Please join us.
We have to do
Great
it for
work.
the
Let's come together to support great charity. And then,
ticket number 1.
oh, absolutely.
Chairman Shorrow. That is
Yes,
for
David Rizzuto is with kids tonight. I wish he could come with you.
$100 business of the catering donated by Chelsea Station. 176.
The barbecue
Mark
bucket.
McCarthy
Metro
from
Credit
Clean
Union
Food.
actually donated 20 tickets to the barbecue.
$50
They're going to the Chelsea Public School System and teachers.
and
5
Chess County
members
Hat
of the fire department,
donated by
5
Tara Taylor. And the lucky winner is 147, the Divas. Oh!
to see them there. I know we already have
How many Divas? 7. How do you divide 50 by 7?
10 members of the public school system,
That's the
5 members of the fire department.
$25 gift cards
Vice
for
President.
Brown Belt, and 2 movie tickets donated by Peter Grandview, 192. Family Cake, 192.
Our city manager, our chief.
The door prize recipient, again, please go over to the door prize table to claim them when they call it.
And Dookie Bradley.
It's very, very difficult for the team to keep track of everything.
Fire department, chief of police,
A $250 gift certificate for Cable Greenville Graphics, 193. Past President Michael Armstrong.
Okay, that is it.
Past President just happened.
For so long, educating our
This is for 2 passes. Next one, Boston, donated by our acting president, Joe Mahoney. Ticket number 002.
Have a great
Arthur
time.
Arsenal, past president, who is the sponsor of this evening.
That was Vice
The ones in the seats are a little later.
President Rizzuto. Al, you want to get in this? No, I'll just sit here. He's fixing my tie. That's Barry Cresson. He's also the great owner of the paint store, Cresson Paint, in Park Street, Chelsea. Been there for how many years?
72 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yes, my father and my 2 uncles started it in 1946, and I've continued the tradition now. I've been there for 40 years full time, and we're still going strong. And Gary finishing with paint and window treatments, and we try to get back to the community as much as we can, supporting the Chamber of Commerce. And past president of the Chelsea Rotary Club, and active in the club still to this day after 25 years.
What's the most popular color of paint for housing? And what's the favorite color?
This one is Chelsea Color Hot Sauce, Stop and Shop. Stop and Compare.
I have it in my own house too.
Stop and Compare Little
Living
Bag.
room and dining room.
And the lucky winner is number 163.
No,
How's your bowling game?
not good.
He was a pretty good kid of pinball. He's
No,
still.
I retired from the game. I still attend the bowling in the Saugus Rotary League. And tonight I didn't go well enough, so I didn't do that well. But I enjoyed it. It's a good night out with the guys.
21 to Grand Highland Central Mass.
With Saugus Rotary and Chelsea Rotary, it's a good time. Good camaraderie. You go out to eat after.
Okay, let's see the great Darlene. That's Darlene. She doesn't want to say anything. Okay, all right, Barry, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
That
Gary.
was Barry. Thank you. Here's a guy who won the most.
He wouldn't have to ask me to go to him.
Voted most handsome tonight. No. Doesn't he look like Paul Newman there?
I just want to thank you guys. $25 versus pizza. Ticket number 5. Only 5. Ticket number 227.
House Prince.
Number 81, Eastern Stars. One of our sponsors. Texas Roadhouse Gift Basket. Ticket number 80, Black Top. This one is Houston's. Ticket number 6. Ticket number 6. I'm told I can't follow this one up. Shop and compare. Stop and compare.
Oh, he was. The head of Chelsea Community Cable Television. He sent us here tonight, and he's getting a hand. Yay!
I want to stand ovation. Look at it. Look at this.
And a book All About Fluff by Lydia Gray. Colleen Lewis, number 120. 120, Colleen Lewis. Chelsea Jewish Nursing Home, ticket 34, 34. Adams and a film tour donated by Boston Beer. Number 104, Dan Franco, 104.
Are you claiming a prize? What is it?
191, Councilor Leah Robinson, 191. 142, Mike Falzoni, 142. This is for the door prize, the Dunkin' Donuts gift basket donated by Dunkin' Donuts. Thank you, Renee. 141, the Bird People, 141. This is for the door prize, Chelsea Fire Hot Sauce, a $10 McDonald's gift card, and 2 pizzas at Buccieri. Number 23, Janice Sikorsky, 23. Number 220, 220, Cambridge Newport Rapids. 220. Okay, this is for door prize. It's a fruity bag from Stop and Compare, along with some Chelsea Fire hot sauce. 190, Mark Meadows from the Chelsea Station Restaurant. 68, Jim Florio from Burger King. And this is for third prize, Blue Tree Speaker and TJ.
People in Chelsea, we are with Michael and Cheryl Matrico of the famous New Brown Jug, when the pizza is so delicious. I've had it myself. It's absolutely scrumptious. Congratulations on making such great pizza.
Well, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure being here.
It's always great to be here. This is the best event of the year. It's great to put down your hair, get dressed up, and have some fun.
Okay, now explain your costumes. I have an idea what's going on. Now, what are some of your past costumes? You're always in contention for best costumes. Do you remember what you wore in past costumes?
Popeye and
We have the mega raffle, which is for 6th grade basket. We have the finance ticket raffle, $25 each, 500. You'll get 60 in the last 10 tickets, including in at the 240th flow. As always,
Yes, I like that.
All the Stanley Cups and everything else.
And the green team.
And now we can say how much fun it is to watch those games. Great televisions and pizza and beer and whatever you want.
Coliseum. That is red roasted peppers, caramelized onions, sausage.
thank you very much. And I guess we'll get going again. Want to come up and post more tickets today? And you have a great.
Absolutely wonderful. I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm so happy to see you.
Wow, nice place. Very, very nice. No, it's been great. The hotels, the businesses coming in here, it's just vibrant. It's very, very vibrant right now. Great to see you.
Red Sox are winning 2-0. Okay, next prize.
And you get 10% off at the Brown Jets because nobody there will stop.
Thank you, guys.
There you go. Go to the Brown Jug, 10% and enjoy yourself.
Thank you very much.
Dalmatian has arrived. And another great costume by the Matricos. We'll be back to Arthur Arsenal and his wife, Sheila Arsenal. Here they are. The great Sonny and Cher.
And then the
Emerged with the best
scariest,
costume award.
I think a lot of people
The
are very
scariest
also part of
costume.
your family.
Sue Galan is about to announce.
Down here.
Ursula.
I don't know
Ursula
if
wins
you
the
recognize her, but
scariest
she was
costume.
at the breakfast with Sandra. So this is what she's turned herself into. Congratulations on that one. The next prize is the funniest
costume.
And that goes to regulars here all the time, Carlton Mel and her Dalmatian.
Oh,
They always get to the costume. Every year they come to so thank you so much for coming all the time and taking the time. Just wait. I'm not done. I'm not done. Now, the next category we have is the most original. And I think this is probably everybody would agree this is really original, the Dominoes.
Domino.
All right. We got 5 dominoes, 6 dominoes here. So come on up and claim your prize for the most original. Thank you. I hear that's the work of Gail Rock. I think of all those circles. And finally, for the best fruit costume, these guys have been a couple times now. They did a really great job. So I think Snow White and her band and Mary Brothers. Come on here. Come on up, guys. Come on up, Snow White, and play your prize. So nice job, everybody. Thank you again very much. Great, great, great costumes. I love seeing them every year. So thank you very much. And I have to also acknowledge, my mother who's dressed up as Queen Elizabeth, my sister who's dressed up
There she is. Yes, she is the queen.
She is the queen.
Yes. Where's the queen's wave? Okay, Jamie. We'll be back with more from the dinner.
Wow.
The most exciting part of the evening.
Renee?
There are 10 finalists.
All right.
Hoping to win $10,000.
Wait, don't stop. Mark Meads, somebody going to represent that ticket up here?
Representative will come to the
Anybody
center,
going to represent that?
the front of the hall, and they will pick
Jim D'Amico
one
Sr.
ticket at a time.
Anybody going to represent the
The
D'Amicos?
contestants
All right,
can
come on
decide
up.
to split the prize
Jerry
at any
McHugh,
point.
anybody going to represent Jerry?
We're almost ready to start.
Now you're going to get the money. All right. Jordan Shapiro. Okay.
Finalists are
Valerie
Bobby
Bono,
Clark,
anybody going to represent
Valerie
Valerie?
Bono, Jordan Shapiro,
Okay.
Mark Meads,
And,
Jim D'Amico Sr., Jerry McHugh, Joe Duffy, Jessica
have 10 people up
Montgomery,
here?
Bill Carson,
How many people do I have?
Patrick Monkevich. So 2 members of the Monkevich family,
7, 8.
which means they have a 20% chance of winning the $10,000.
Joe? Hello? Is Joe back there, Mike?
Now, the first decision they'll have to make,
Come on, Joe. Come on,
they want to
Joe.
be with $1,000 apiece.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Not a bad price, but all 10 have to agree.
The way this works is that everybody's going to get a red chip and a white chip. Okay? Red chip means that you want to stop and you want to split. You know, so $10,000, so 10 people each get 1,000. Obviously, we do the math for you. If you want to continue to keep gambling, which is what I would suggest, you're going to put a white chip in the bag.
Red chip.
Okay? It's all going to be anonymous.
Red chip, split,
white
white
chip,
chip,
you want to go. Red chip means you want to stop.
Alberto
White stops.
Here's Alberto Carlo.
White stops and red
Whatever you need,
white stops.
whatever.
How's everything going?
This is easy. Yeah, did you hear all the money we gave out there? Yes. Those all the profit we gave back to the community.
If there's one white chip,
Yes.
no matter what, as long as it's white chip in the bag, it's nice to go. Okay? And it ends up just being all red chips? Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you're on television.
Oh my God!
Okay, here you go.
I got off the record.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. It's good to see you. You do a great job in Chelsea. Right?
So no one knows. You just put it in so you don't know what the value is.
All right, we have the chips.
Okay, here we are.
All right, so put in whatever color chip. Red is stop. White is go.
Superlot is in charge. Let's see, do they decide to walk home with $1,000 apiece? Let's find out. $1,000 is at stake here. Not a bad prize. A lot of money. Let's see. Do they decide? Here we go. Joe McNamee has a decision.
Okay, I'm going to put one ticket. That person wanted. We're going to put one ticket.
Oh, wait. It looks like somebody decided to go on. Joe McNamee, is that correct?
That's correct.
That's correct. Okay. Joe tells us that. So they said no to $1,000 apiece. Let's see who's eliminated. That's not good. Because they just lost.
Not good for the
loser. They don't. Whoever's name is called right now just lost $1,000 basically. Let's see.
Hey, don't.
So this person's guaranteed to get $100.
Oh, $100. Okay. So they win 100 instead of 1,000. But let's see. Let's see who it is. The tension in this room is amazing. Let's see who it is.
Okay, the next one out is Jessica.
Oh, Jessica Monkevich.
You win $100.
She wins $100. It's up to Patrick Monkevich to carry on here. That representing the family. Okay. Now, we believe it's $1,111 is at stake here. Do they want to walk away with $1,111? Is that correct, Sue?
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
Let's see.
White is go again. Red is stop.
Red is stop. White is go.
Okay. White is go. Red is stop.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
Go.
So, are they settling, which isn't too bad a settle, of $1,111?
Up they go.
Sue Ballard says
Lots of white.
oh no! Lots of white chips, meaning they want more. Now,
These are risky.
Alberto Calvo calls them risk takers. Now, who
Are these the people that will go to the new Encore Casino?
Yes.
The next ticket out
Here we are.
Fidel Vasquez from Gateway City Park.
Fidel Vasquez.
Okay. All right, not here. So.
Okay. Now, so 8 left means $1,250.
Fidel is here. I'm right here. Well, Fidel is here. Fidel is here.
Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. I'm sorry.
He gets $100. Okay.
Fidel.
All right, you gotta go back with Mary Kay.
Okay.
$100.
Yes, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here this evening.
Very good. Thanks for being here. Okay. First time he walks away with $100. So, is it $1,250 now? $1,250. Okay. $1,250. Here we go.
What is it? We have lights.
Oh, wow. They do not want $1,250. They're moving on. But somebody's moving on with only $100. Here we go. Wow, $1,250. That's a nice prize.
My puppet.
Oh.
I didn't call it. He did. Number 15. Sorry.
Oh, Patrick Monkevich. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow, there you go. The family had 2 chances to win the $10,000. Patrick takes $100.
No, I'm
Here he is. 100 for the Monkeviches.
I just give them back so they have 2.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, Sue, we need your math. It's about 1,300. Yep, 1420. 1420. Here we go. What we got?
Are there any whites in there?
What? Oh, so they did not want $1,420, someone, right? Someone? Oh, wait. Oh, we haven't done it yet.
You don't tell.
Is it 1420?
1420 it was. Now it's how much?
Oh no! The next one out is number 210.
Oh, Bobby Cobb.
Sorry, Kevin.
Bobby Cobb walks away with $100. Wow. Gee.
All right. What's the math there, Carrie? Now?
Okay, how many are left?
5.
1,600
Not
and
everybody's up.
1,600 plus. 1666 is at stake here. $1,666. Here we
While we're
go.
collecting here, I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. I hope you had a good time.
Here it is.
Thank you for support. Thank
Do
you for
they
buying
take
tickets. Thank you for buying alcohol.
1,600?
Thank you for all your door prizes, your raffle,
1660?
sponsorships. It really helps
Let's
the
find
channel.
out.
We're doing another one here. So we're going to go.
Oh! Somebody said no to $1,660.
All right.
Wow.
If you're going to go, go.
Well, we know 5 goes into 10,000. $2,000 will be the next prize.
Be a gambler.
So, somebody walked away with 100. Who is it?
All right, the next one out is Jerry McHugh.
Oh, Jerry McHugh.
But he wins $100.
He wins $100.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Represent Jerry.
That's Michael Mason.
Oh, you are? Okay. So, you want to take the 100?
Okay.
Okay.
Here we are.
Okay, all right.
5 left.
5 left.
Yeah.
Now they can walk away with $2,000. What do you think, Gail? Gail, what do you think? 2,000?
No, go.
Gail Mark says go. Let's see. 1 in 5 chance they could have $2,000 apiece. Let's see what the ultimate decision is.
Oh, we have a split.
Yes.
All right.
They decided to take $2,000.
What is it, the pot of gold dinner by Chelsea Chambers, a debt of gratitude to Susan Gallant, the chairperson. Exciting down to the end. 5 people won $2,000. We were hoping they'd try for the $10,000, but this was just so much fun.
Yeah, I hope people had a really good time. I love that people get dressed up, in costumes. Trinkos, you know, always with the arsenal, they do a great job. They really do, so I really appreciate it. And to thank everybody for their support. Congratulations to our winners. 5 people split, they have $2,000 each, which is excellent. I like to see them go a little bit farther down, but that's okay. You know, that's nice to the other people that are in there with me. So I hope everybody had a great time. This is our 31st. We'll have a 32nd next year. Probably here back at Anthony's. They're great hosts.
Yes.
We love being here, and again, thank you guys for coming.
And you'll be back as chairperson? It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. I have a lot of great help. Renee Queso and you know, Rich Cuthie and Gina Wanji did a lot of running around getting door prizes and mega raffle prizes for us. So they really did a great job. The whole committee did a great job selling the tickets. We came in with one unsold ticket, which really takes the pressure off of us. You know, and it's all to support the chamber and all the things that we do for the business community in Chelsea. We do an awful lot in the chamber office. We're at 308 Broadway. Come down and visit us anytime. You know, call Rich if you have questions. And we try to do what we can to support the business in Chelsea, whether you're a member or not.
Okay, so from Anthony's in Walden, this is Sue Gallant, Carrie Schumann saying good night. Hope you've enjoyed Chelsea Chamber of Commerce Pot of Gold Dinner. We'll see you next year back in Walden.
Thank you. Thanks, Jamie, for behind the camera.
Yes, thank you, Jamie. And Mr. Bradley.
Yes, Mr. Bradley. I saw him here too.
Yes, he went. He loves Boston College, so you know.
Yes, he does. I know.
The great Austin
I know.
Bassler.
I've seen
Paula Bassler.
Yeah, I've seen Paul over there. I've seen David over there. You know, I've seen them over the gates. I know the tailgates.
Okay, the great Eagles tradition lives on.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Bye. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye.